It's been a really good end to 2018 for the Bucks. They've defeated Leamington 4-1 this afternoon in National League North, and our manager Gavin Cowan with me. Gavin, I imagine you're exceptionally pleased with that performance. Everything went the way you wanted it to, I imagine.
Yeah, I've just said in an interview there, I was really pleased. It was everything I asked of the players, they went out and did. Still feel like we can be better. In possession, it was one of them games where it was hard to move the ball because the pitch started to get a bit heavy, but yeah, on the whole, really pleased.
You kept pretty much the same team as played on Boxing Day against Nuneaton. It might have been a surprise to a few people, but obviously you saw, that you wanted to still have the team cut loose a bit.
Yeah, well, I think we came in the day after the Nuneaton game in the morning. Obviously, it wasn't overly popular with the players, but we came in and did a bit of recovery, and I think you could see the benefits of that today. So yeah, it's a couple of games in short succession, and again, it will be for the next Nuneaton game. But it's important that we recover right, and we have got a squad. You can see some of the players I'm bringing on today. I'm a very fortunate manager, but we recruited well in the summer, and yeah, we've got to go to Nuneaton now and utilise that squad and make sure that these players are ready because they've earned the right to be in the team again.
Sure. What pleased you about that the most? Just the we spoke before the game, not yourself and I, but some of the other people in the press box about, perhaps that little bit of ruthlessness has been missing a little bit sometimes in performances. Was that there today?
Well, I think they're just echoing what I've been saying, isn't it? It's something I was very critical about. Well, not critical, but we were very dominant against Nuneaton, but in the last 20 minutes took our foot off the pedal. I think you can see today that wasn't the case, was it? I mean, credit to Paul Holleran and Leamington. I've watched their last 3 games, and they are extremely difficult to beat. It's not the way I would want to play football, but teams do set up like that, and that's the choice that they've made and the way they want to go, and they do it unbelievably well. They are resolute, they're industrious, they're hard to beat, and I was concerned going into the game today because I thought we'd be fatigued, and I understand how difficult they are, and you have to be patient against them, and you have to be ruthless. But fortunately, we were all of those things today, and we were able to put them to the sword. But not many teams have been able to do that to them this season. It's credit to them. Sure.
Early goal as well for them, and that must have been disappointing, but they bounced back well, didn't they? Yeah.
It's a great reaction from my lads because as soon as that goes in, you think, well, it's going to be one of them days where we're knocking on the door and they'll defend and throw bodies in the way. But we played with courage and freedom again, and just made sure that we were very much on the front foot, and we were just too much for them today.
Sure. Set you up well for obviously bank holiday, the New Year's Day against Nuneaton, and then there's a big game with Spennymoor next Saturday, isn't there?
I think there's probably another 18 big games, isn't there? Yeah. Is it 18, 19 big games? So yeah, listen, they come thick and fast, and it's amazing to be in and around where we are, where I imagine we are at this stage of the season. But we've got to know, what is it, just less than half of the season now. We've got to continue it, and we've got to pick up this momentum and take that into the forthcoming game. So we're working hard to prepare the lads for that, and hopefully they can, or I'm sure they will. They'll take that on board, and we'll just get stronger and stronger.
Sure. Another good reaction from the crowd today as well, and good entertainment for them as well. I think that's been notable the last 2 games. Fans will have gone out from here feeling entertained, I think.
Well, I think that was why I was disappointed in the last 20 minutes against Nuneaton, because it left it a bit flat. But they've come out again in their numbers, and that's so pleasing. We're starting to build this place as a fortress. I suppose we have now, haven't we? We lost 1 game here, and we've got the best home record in the league, and this place is a fortress like what I remembered it when I was a player. And now the supporters are coming out and appreciating the lads. Regardless of result today, look at that performance. The lads have worked tirelessly, worked their socks off. And I think that's all the supporters want. They want that because they understand that in time will bring results, and luckily they've both come together. So yeah, we're all working really hard, but bringing the community in and all of the locals, it's they're working hard to, especially around Christmas, spending their money when, I'm sure they've spent a lot on family and on presents, and, they're still coming through the door. It means a lot.
Sure. So what's the plan now? Quiet New Year and then Nuneaton on Tuesday?
Well, I've reinforced it to the lads. It better be a quiet New Year because yeah, we've got a game to go and play, and even for myself, it'll be a quiet New Year. Me and my family. I'm sure we'll have a couple of drinks to see it in. I suppose I've earned that after 23 years, but. Yeah, the players I'm sure will be professional, and that's what we need to do at Nuneaton. We need to go there, be professional, be ruthless, and make sure that we get 3 points.
Okay, that's great. Thanks for putting a smile on everybody's face, Gavin.
Cheers.
Happy New Year to you.
Thanks
very
much.
Happy New Year.
Cheers. Happy New Year.